Hello everyone, welcome back to your mats. I hope you're all doing well today. So I've got a fun full body strength workout, a mix of strength exercises and cardio. How it's going to look, you've got your first circuit, which is focused on our right leg. We're going to be repeating it twice through. Then we do 2 circuits on your left leg, similar exercises, we just repeat the left side. And then the last one is a core focus circuit, and we'll repeat that twice through. Each circuit is going to have 3 strength exercises and then 1 cardio exercise. I want you to take everything to your own level. I'm going to be using weights that are 5 kilo just for reference. I would aim for something between 5 and 10 kilo. Ideally going a little bit heavier. I just didn't have my heavier ones with me today. And going a little bit slower on those strength exercises. Move slower, move to your own pace, and you can always drop down the weight if you need. We're going to be working for 50 seconds on and 10 seconds rest. I've got a timer, so you will hear the buzzer, but please, again, just take it to your own level. If you want to go a little bit longer, if you're moving slower, you're welcome to. You can always pause it, or you can always move quicker as well. Guys, I want this one to make you feel energized and strong, so please choose a weight that feels good for you. Make sure you are nice and warm because we're going to be getting straight into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. All right, guys, we're going to get going in a second. One last thing that I forgot to say in your intro, you will get a 30-second rest between each circuit. So please make sure you've got some water nearby. You can have a quick sip of water to hydrate, and then we get going into that next circuit. Let's get started, guys. We're going to be going our first exercise with our dumbbells to our shoulders. You're going to be going for a B stance squat, so a staggered squat into a regular squat. It's going to look like a slight stagger. Your weight is over the front foot, and then you're stepping forward into your squat. It is your left leg that's moving back. Yeah? All right, guys, let's get going. Grabbing your dumbbells for me, placing your weights to your shoulders, and we're going to get started. Sorry, let me start my timer. All right, we're going to get going in 5 counts, guys. So right foot is forward, left foot is back behind you, weights to those shoulders, rolling the shoulders open. Let's get going. We've got staggered squat straight into your regular squat, and just move nice and slow. Core is engaged, your chest is forward the whole time, and I want you to keep your front foot nice and heavy onto the mat. So that's sort of like your anchor down and into the mat. Stepping forward for 1, stepping back for 1, and you can just take this nice and slow. We want to start to load up into that right glute, right quadricep, and back and forward. And you can always go single weight if you prefer, or even body weight. Nice deep breaths, making sure those knees are aligned over your toes. And breathing for me. All right, we're nearly there. 50 seconds, we've got 10 seconds to get ready for that next exercise. We're ready. We're going to stay in our B stance position, so a slight stagger. Weight is in your front leg. We've got an RDL. Arms are long, back is straight. We're hinging down that front leg, just below the knee, and then we're driving back up. We want to feel that work into your right hamstring and your right glute. Abs engage, and lift back up. Good. If you're going single weight, make sure it's your left hand that's holding the weight. And drive up. A good stretch through that right leg and back. And these left toes are relatively light on the floor. And down, so that weight is really into that front leg. Slight soften through the knee. All right. And your back should be foot working. Squeezing a little bit underneath those armpits, connecting your lats. Reaching long through the top of the head. And back. All right. Cool. Next exercise, reverse lunge into a bicep curl toe tap. Left leg is your moving leg. We step it back, we come up, little curl. We step back, we curl to lift. So you're still pushing into that front foot, tucking that bum under. Don't go too quick. Control through those arms, down for 1 and up for 1. Making sure that that right knee is really staying aligned over the toes. We're not knocking that knee in. All right, guys. Keeping it going, anchoring through that right foot. All right, if you do want a little bit more, you can always take that into a little hover, coming into your high knee. Abs engaged, and lift. All right. Bring those hips with you. Drive into that front foot. Nearly there. We're going to go for a little transition exercise, which is a little cardio. Popping those weights away. You've got 8 high knee runs, 8 mountain climbers. Modify how you need. You can always just do your climbers or just your high knees. 50 seconds. Let's get going. So 8 high knee runs. Getting those knees going. Just count in your own time. Drop it down. 8 mountain climbers. Thumbs are down. Nice deep breaths. Jump it back up. It's roughly 8, doesn't really have to be perfect. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Jump it down. Just getting that heart rate up. Running in your own time. Have a little bit of fun. And go, go, go. Get those arms moving. All right. You got less than 20 seconds, guys. Breathing. And up. Run, run, run. Nice deep breaths. Finishing strong. Let's go. We get a little rest after this. All right. Stretch it back. Take a little breather for a second. Awesome work, guys. Very quick sip of water. You got 30 seconds. We're going to repeat it on the same leg. 20 seconds to go. All right. So same leg. Nothing changes. We're going to add a little bit of extra arm work. See how you go. 10 seconds, that's not long. All right, we go with the weights. Staggered squat to squat. Weights to shoulders, let's do it. Staggered squat, squat, we're gonna add a press. Staggered squat, squat, press, core strong. Staggered squat, it's still that left leg moving back and press, yeah? Staggered squat, squat, press up. And back. Whoop, forward and drive. And back and forward and drive. Loading up still through that right leg. Core is strong. 1, 2, press. Remember you can take a little bit slower. 1, 2, press. 1, 2, and press. All right. RDL, hinge. Right leg still forward, left leg back. We're going to add a row at the bottom. Roll those shoulders open. We hinge it down. You've got a row. Reach. We drive back up. We hinge. We row. We reach. We drive back up. So we're loading up that right leg. Starting to work through your back. Now, if your weights are feeling relatively light, you can do a reverse fly. Same movement. Opening out. Drive back up. So instead of a row, you've got that option to go for a reverse fly. And lift. And hinge. Loading up that back. And up. Core strong. Lift up through those abs. Try not to round your back. Hinge over. Out. And back. Okay, giving yourself that good challenge. All right, we made it. Reverse lunge, bicep curl with a high knee. Same as before. Left leg moving back. Reverse lunge, curl to high knee. Let's do it. Back, straight into that high knee. And back, and lift. Now, if you want a little bit more, you can add that curl, press back up at the top, and then back down. Core strong. That arching that back. And again, take it in your own time. You don't need a rush. Down, push up, squeeze, return. If it gets too much, you can always go back to a toe tap. If you're adding that press, that's always an option. After this one, we're going to get rid of those weights. We go back to our cardio, slightly different this next exercise. We're going to go for 8 jumping jacks into 8 plank jacks. All right, weights go down, 8 jumping jacks. Open and close, you can always take the jump out, plank jacks. Let's do it, 8 times, in your own time. Of course, count for yourself. Nice deep breaths, roughly 8. Plank jacks, jump down, open, close. Thumbs are down, out and in. Nice and strong through those arms, jump back up, open, close. Take the jump out if you need. Moving nice and quick. Open, close. Idea is just get the heart rate up between our strength. And then slow it down on that strength. And in. Nice deep breaths. All right, guys, let's go. One more round. So strong. So we're going to be moving into that left leg in a second. Let's do it. Guys, till the end, 5 seconds. Recover. Oh, we made it. Roll those shoulders open. Take a little shake. Remember, it's not too long. We've got another 20 seconds after that buzz. 20 seconds for now, rest. We're gonna go all to the left leg. So we start back with that first round, less arms, and then we'll add those arms in. All right, weights to shoulders, B stance, squat, 2 squat. Right leg is your moving leg. You ready? Core strong. We step that right leg back and return. Right leg back, so it's a nice short stance and squat. Really load up that left leg. Nice deep breaths. You can take it slower. You can take it to quicker. Push into that left foot. Zip through those abs. Shoulders are open. And back and forward. And back and forward. Breathe. If those arms are tired, you can always have arms long. That's absolutely fine as well. You can go out and forward. All right, last 3. And recover. Shake out those legs. We go to the hinge without the row, so focusing on just those hinges. Left leg is your forward leg, right leg is light. Shoulders roll open. We go slow. 1, 2, 3, drive it up. Slow. 2, 3, drive it up. If you're working with different weights, different strength, you can always go heavier on this one. A little bit heavier. Load up those hamstrings, load up your back. Zip up through those abs. Lift. Hinge. Pull that left hip back, back, back. Drive back up. Long through the top of the head. So you're thinking top of the head and your tailbone pulling apart. Slow down and then push into that front foot. Feel that squeeze in that hamstring. Down and lift. Last 3. We've got our reverse lunge to curl. Let's do it. Roll those shoulders open. So still your right leg moving. Your left leg is our loading leg. We started with the toe tap to curl. Let's give that a go on this first side. All right. Stepping it back. Big step this time. We curl to lift. Little hammer curl. And down. Push up. And down. Push into that front foot. Try not to push off your back leg too much. Really focus on that front leg. Driving into the mat to bring yourself up. If you're ready for a high knee, absolutely you can go into that balance. And down and up. Down. Woo, and up. Push into that front foot. Whee! Completely lost my balance. And down. And lift. All right. And that left foot isn't wanting to stay grounded, that's for sure. All right, guys, weights go down. Slightly different exercise. We're gonna go for 2 squat jumps into 2 push-ups. We ready? Roll those shoulders open. Let's go. 2 squat jumps. Take the jump out if you need. 2 push-ups. You can drop to your knees if you like as well. Jump back in, 2 squat jumps. Jump out, 2 push-ups. Exhale. Exhale. Jump back in. And up. And up. Jump out. And press. And press. Jump in. 20 seconds. 1, 2, and out. Exhale. 1. Exhale. 2. Hard to breathe when you're out of breath. 1, 2. And push. And push. Last one. And 1, 2. Recover. Well done. Shake out those arms. Have a little moment. Breathe. Guys, you got one more round on these exercises. Ooh, lost my balance. So 20 seconds to go. We got our final round, left leg. Then we're not repeating these exercises again. We'll go into our core circuit. All right, grab your weights. Back to the left leg. Staggered squat, squat, press. We add a press. Right leg back, waist to shoulders. We go squat, squat, press. Straight back. 1, 2, drive up. Play with your range. Down, down, push up. Core strong on that press. Straight over the shoulders. 1, 2, press. You can always take that press out if it feels too much. All right. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. Less than 8. And up. That's it. All right. Roll those shoulders open. Shake out the legs. We've got our hinge and row. So add on your row first, and we can always play with it if you want to take it to a fly. Right leg back. Soften through that left knee. Slow hinge. Zip up those abs, row. Try not to go too quick on that row. What I don't want you to do is sort of pull up and down, come back up. Really take it slow. Squeeze, hold, reach, drive back up. Yeah, build that control. Try not to use momentum. And lift. If you want to go for a fly, go for a fly. Oh, that's heavier. Hinge. Nice straight back. And lift. Hinge. And lift. All right. And recover. Well done. Shake out that leg. Take a little breather. Reverse lunge. Curl, high knee. Let's give it a go. If it's not for you, go back to a toe tap. All right. Big step back. Push into the front foot. Curl to lift. And back. Curl to lift. Zip up through those abs. Looking forward and up. So if you wanted a bit more, you can add that little cheeky press back in, challenging that balance at the top. Down. Finding that focus. Control. Push. That's it. And back. Press. And back. We're nearly there, guys. We're going to go into that final little bit of cardio here before we move into a little core circuit. And up. All right. Woo. Last one. There we go. Shake out those legs. So 2 squat jumps, plank with a row. So your weights are going to stay down on the floor. Pop the weights down. Jump to a plank. We go 2 rows. So 1 for 2. Leave the weights, jump up, 2 squat jumps. Hands on the weight, jump out. You can always have your hands either sides of the weight. 2 rows, jump in, 2 jumps. Step or jump out. You can always step if you prefer. 2 rows, jump in, 2 squat jumps. Jump or step out. Go strong, strong through that supporting arm. And up, and up. Let's do it, less than 10. 1, 2, and hold. Recover. Oh, stretch it out, stretch it out. Take a little moment. Guys, on fire. We're gonna start in a side plank for your first one. 1 weight comes off. Stick to 1 weight, have a quick sip of water if you need. So we're coming into a little side plank, weight to the hip dips. Nice and simple. Pick a side, I don't mind. We'll go straight to the second side on that second circuit. So just note what side you're on. Let's go top leg forward, weight to hips. We're dropping down. Exhale, we're squeezing up. Drop down, lift up. If you want heavier, you could always go double dumbbell. Down and up, squeeze. Exhale. Squeeze to that waist. Rib to hip. Strong to that shoulder. Down for one and up. You can always drop that bottom knee to the floor if you need. Lower and lift. Lower. All right. Last 10 seconds, can we hold it up? Squeeze those glutes. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, we're coming to a seated position with both your weights. If it gets too much, please go single dumbbell. We're gonna go for a shoulder press at the top, rolling down, rolling back up. So press, roll it down, legs to tabletop, roll back up. One shoulder press. Roll it down, legs float up, roll back up. One press. So if it gets too much, go single dumbbell and lift. Try not to use momentum. Press, control, and up. Control, bend, press. Imprint through that spine. Down, lift, control. We're staying down. I could see my time is about to go. I cheated a little bit. All right, find that imprint of that lower back. We're gonna go for a chest press with a single leg stretch. Pull back up. Chest press, single leg stretch, and back up. So keep that lower back imprinted into the mat. Knees over hips, nice and wide with those elbows, and press. Hands are in line with your nipple line as you bend those elbows, and down. Lift, lower, and lift, and lower, and lift. Down for one, up for one. We're gonna lose the weights after this. Down, and up, and down. Those abs hug in, press, hug in, press. All right. All right, we're done. Lose those weights off to the side. We're gonna go for a little bicycle. Hands come behind your head, elbows out, pull those knees in, curling it up, and we go for a little bicycle from side to side, and twist, and twist. So it can be a sharp movement, a little bit quicker, but show that hold. Show that squeeze, 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 squeeze. So you can move quicker, but keeping that control. Try not to use momentum. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Show that little picture moment. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Use that breath. Find that rotation through that midline, keeping those hips nice and heavy. Twist, twist, twist. Let's keep that going. And twist, twist. Good, nearly there. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Recover, roll yourselves up, guys. Getting ready to go that second side. My hair's coming out, so I'm gonna quickly adjust my hair. But we're going straight to that second side for me. So we've got our side plank. Single or double weight onto that second side. Let's do it. All right. Quick little transition of that hair, falling out all over the place. Let's do it. I doubled it up. We're down, top leg straight. Let's lift it up. All right, guys, we got it. 50 seconds. Drop and lift. Chest proud. You can always lose the single weight or go body weight. Squeeze, keep that top hip coming forward. Exhale, down, and feel that rib to hip connection at the top. Down, exhale, lift. Strong for that underneath shoulder as well. Good. We've got 20 seconds. Squeeze into those obliques. All right, nearly there. That last 10 seconds, can we hold it up? Let's go, 10. Squeeze the glutes, lift the kneecaps up, chest proud, breathe, smile. 3, 2, 1. 1 second early. All right, we all right. Let's go. Roll ups with a shoulder press. Can we give this a go with your feet off the floor? See how you feel. Time is too quick, I'm too slow. All right, lift those feet up, catch that balance. Press those arms up, we roll it slowly down. We roll it back up. At the top, we go for a little press. And up, roll down. Roll up. Press those arms to the ceiling. And lift, roll down. Imprint through that spine. Roll up. Breathe, Bridget. Exhale, press. Control. Lift. Good. You can always put the feet back to the floor if you need. Down. And up. Bend. Press, last one. And down. And up. Bend. Press. Roll it back down. Oh my goodness. All right, legs in tabletop. Find that imprint of your spine for me. We're gonna go for a skull crusher instead of a single chest press. So elbows stay stacked, little skull crusher and press. Keep that lower back connected. The legs repeat that single leg and up. Guys, we are so close now. You've got this exercise here, moving slow. And then we've got a final little bit. We're gonna move a little bit quicker, but we're gonna do cross climbers instead of our bicycles. And that's your last push. So really feel that hug of those abs. Go a little bit higher with the leg if you feel like you're arching your back. Punch those arms up, full range in those triceps. Bend and press. And out. Exhale, draw those abs in. Shoulders heavy. And breathe. Do not forget that breath. Oh gosh, I hope you can't hear that noise outside. Someone's doing construction. All right, let's go. Last one, we're nearly there. All right, we go mountain climbers. Apologies about that noise. Let's go, crossing to that opposite side. Twist, 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 twist. Guys, you've got 45 seconds. Breathing for me, back into those shoulders. Twist to that opposite elbow. Take it slower if you need. Let's go, 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 go. In 30 seconds, up and up and up, up. Breathe for me, lift, lift, lift. Oh, let's keep it going, Bridget. Let's go. 20 seconds on that clock and lift, 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 lift. Bums are down, breathe. 15 seconds, up, up, up. Do not stop. Now we have 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best sounding. Stretch it back, guys. You are done. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take a nice deep inhale into your back. Exhale. Sigh it out. Awesome, awesome work. One more big inhale. And exhale, release. Slowly bring yourself up. Interlace those fingers behind your back. Enjoy that lovely chest stretch. Turning your head side to side. How do we feel? I'm definitely sweaty. It was a hot class today. It's a hot day here filming. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And remember, this is a great workout to come back to. You can always go heavier weights so you can track your progress. You can always have a heavier set and a lighter set and switch it out. Make sure you're moving nice and slow as you're going up. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. If not, have an awesome day. Make sure you do a good cool down now. We're nice and warm. Make sure you're cooling down that body. Lots on the platform. Have an awesome day and I'll see you next time. Thank you.